Hello everyone. I am going to be showing you guys the what we're going to be working on. We're going to be working on a scrapbook layout folio album. This one is themed, not themed, but named, I call it my 1 year scrapbook album. There's enough for you to every month put at least one photo down every month, and then there's plenty of space for building your layout and adding photos to your layout. There's plenty of real estate for that. This is a 12, actually this the cover alone is 13 by 13 is the cover, and then the spine is 13 by 1 3/4. Okay, now we have here a tassel, which you can put in the inside like I did, or you can put it on the outside. This tassel is made with glass beads and alphabet blocks, some little alphabet blocks for bracelet making or necklace making. And you can put it in the inside or on the outside, or you can use any kind of material to make a tassel, not necessarily beads. You can use any kind of material that you would like. Okay, we're going to start over here, and we have these two flaps. Inside my flap I have more for photo, to put photos. And then we have this area here, so you can make a smaller layout or add photos. Like here you can do 2 if you did it in half, and then on top and also on bottom. And or you can do your layouts and have a photo with the layout, and then use your photo mats. This one's a pocket, so your photo will go in here. You would trace it with this, insert your photo in there. You will have your photo, and then you can do this, trace it, take this, trace around your photo, and then you'll know that it'll fit here. Or you can use this right here and trace your photo, and you'll know that it will have a perfect fitting for here, like so. And there's another one here, here, and here. And then this would just be your template. Then you have photo, photo, photo. So here alone in this area, you can have over 10, 15 photos. Then we have this other side here, which opens to your left. And again, you have this for photos. And what I did here is that I put this one here. You can also add photo on the back. This would be the front. 2 more photos, front, back. Then you have this pocket, acetate, so you'll be able to see the photo through here. You can put this like this one in the back, and then if it's not too tight, you can add loose photos in there. So again, you have plenty of photos. You can create a layout here, decorate it up really nice with your photo. And the same thing on this side over here. Now this is magnetized so that nothing will fall out. That way that won't fall out of there. And you can still be able to do your layout in your photo. And then this has acetate here, clear, so you can see that. And then you can open this up here, open this up here, and you have plenty of real estate for more layouts. And then here is more layout. Then you open this up to your right, and you have this whole area for layouts. You have this whole area for layouts. You have this whole area for layouts. You also have this layout for this area for layouts. And then you can do anything you want up in this area here. You have this for layout. You open it, and you got 2 more areas for layouts. And more areas for layouts. And this is 11 by 11. Here alone you can do 4 layouts. 1, 2, 3, and 4. So you have a bunch of layouts within this panel right here. Then you open this up to your left, and we will have, let me put this keyboard over here. You will have this, which flips down, and you have pictures, layouts, however you want to decorate it. Same thing here, here, and even this side of the flap. And then, this is also magnetized. So this way, that won't open up on you when you open up the book. And then here, you can place a photo there. This is the photo mat. You put a photo here and a photo here. And then you show one side, and then once you get tired of looking at that side, you can go ahead and flip it over and show the other side. Every once in a while, interchange it. And then you can place another photo here on both sides, and another one here on both sides. Lots and lots of photos for you. When we do the ones that we're going to do together, I am going to recommend that we put a hinge back here so that it won't be very tight here, and then that way your photo here will slip in and out nicely. So we're going to be adding a hinge to this back side here. I'll have to try to remember that. Yeah. And then we have another one here. It's a duplicate as this one over here. Tons of layouts, photo mats here and here. And again, on this side, we will be adding also another hinge, so this won't be so tight. Once we put a photo on it, it'll be even more tighter. But if we put a hinge, if we add a hinge to this side here, it'll be more loose. Then we open up again to your left, and we have all these pockets. These are all pockets. You can decorate these areas here that are empty. That's for decorating. You can add photos on top of the envelopes, and then you can add photos into the pockets. You can add photos in the pockets. Let me You can add photos in there. You can add small ones. You can add wider ones or smaller ones in any of these pockets, and also put photos like that. You can put a smaller one on this side here, decorate it with a little sticker or words or whatever. And then your pockets, the size of your pockets are as follow. 5 by 3. This side here, we have a pockets here. This has a tab for pulling out, and you can put a photo there and a photo here. This is a template, so I put temporary glue on this, so that way when the receiver gets it, they will know this is going to be the size of their photo. And then they put their photo in here, and it even has a little decoration on the edge. That's optional. And okay, this decoration there also. And the same thing here. You can put the photo right in there. Don't even have to glue it down or anything. And the same thing in the back. And we also added a tab right here. There's a top loading pocket. This is a side loading pocket. And then we also can add photos here, like so. Put some smaller ones here like that. Put 3, or 1 big one or 1 smaller one, and have some words down in here or stickers or whatever. Then you can both open up the flaps. More real estate for decorating. Decorating there. Creating a nice little layout. Then we have this where you can take the photo mat out, and it has a metal corner. I'm not really sure what this is called, but a metal corner. And then that would be the other side. You can add 1 photo or 2 smaller photos, however you please. And then I added this tuck photo in there. You can put anything here, a flower, a log, anything here to hold that there. You can also decorate here if you wanted to, and then put this on, and your photo can be underneath here. Or just leave it as is. Put your photo, and then maybe a caption or words, something up there. Then you open it, and you have 2 good size there for mini layouts, and the same thing on the back. So you have tons of layout to create 1 layout a month up to your 12 months. Then you open this. No, this one doesn't open like the other one. No, this one doesn't open. But this side over here does. You open it like so. It's got a clip here to hold your photo strip. That would be your photo strip. I put some decoration on the top and on the bottom with a punch. The punch right here. There's room here for 1, 2, 3, 4 photos, and the same thing here. So a total of 8 photos, as if they came out of a photo booth. Then you can replace it back in here. And so that it doesn't slip. It's because it's very easy, very loose, so it doesn't slip out when you open and close the book. You can have whatever you want to put here. You can put a paper clip. And then this opens up here, and this is also a magnet. And you can add whatever you like here, a long flower or anything there. Then you open this up, and you have lots of space here for a layout. And again, lots of space here for layout. You have a pocket for adding photo mats. The pocket is pretty loose. It's pretty will open pretty wide, so you can put a few in there, but not too much where it's going to start falling out or making the book too wide. Here's room for a layout, nice big layout here, here, and here. And it's all magnetized, so it'll all hold together. Then you open it to your right, and you'll have your pockets again. And it has photo mat. This is decorated for photos. I'm gonna have to cut some more for the other side that didn't have the photo mats in it. And it sticks out about a ½ inch, so it'll be easy to grab your photo in and out, because these have hinges on them. They're not tight. Then over here we have this flap. It's also magnetized. Acetate right here. And this is especially for the one a month up to a year photo. You can put one photo every 2 weeks. You'll have 24 photos, one photo per month. So there's 12 waterfalls. There's 12 of them. So that'll be a total of 24 photos if you use both sides. Then the very last one has a pocket, so you can stick photos in there and also put photo on top of the pocket right here. I already put a little decoration with a stamp. Let's see if I can put this up so you can see the stamp in the corner there. And I did stamp on every other one. That one's stamped, but this one's not. That one is stamped, but this one is not. So I did that to every other one, like that. And then this is a belly band. So again, lots of space for creating your layout. Here you can create 4 more layouts using both front and back, and then the inside. And then not only that, but here are 2 more bigger layouts that you can create on both sides. You can use these sides here for decorating with whatever, however you like. That's a whole year. The waterfall is a whole year. And you can do every other week, you can do a photo. Every 2 weeks. So 2 weeks, 2 weeks. That'll be 1 month right here. And then etc. all the way down. Then you open it again to your right. And again, you have these pockets here. You can decorate them however you like. You can also add photos to the front there of the pocket. 1 or 2. There's enough room there for 2 photos, like that. And then you'll have your photos in the inside of the pocket, like so. So, tons of photos. This you can also use as 1 year, 1 side per month, and you will have your whole year, like so. And that concludes this layout. This one is themed after a baby girl. So that'll be her first year. The first thing we're gonna do when we get ready to create that album, the first thing we're gonna do is we're gonna do templates. We're gonna create templates, and we're also gonna create a demo. So the first one we're gonna do is the templates, and then after the templates, we're gonna create a demo. Your templates will look something like this. Here, this is for the pockets. So this is the template of the pockets that are in the back, and on one of the other pages in the inside. And then we have more templates here, and more templates here. This is like this right here is the belly band, and we're also going to need 6 sheets of 12 by 12 white cardstock. This is part of the flap where the waterfall is, and we will be cutting this out and be adding acetate. That is optional. You don't have to cut it out. You can leave it like this for decorating a layout, creating a layout. That would be up to you. And then this is what your demo would look like. This is one side of the book. This is the other side of the book. We're going to make this first so that we know that when we get ready to build it, it's going to come out perfect. As you can see, this right here, when I did this and when I got ready to do the scrapbook layout album, I changed this right here. This section here, I changed it, but we still used the template. Because what I did, instead of having it fold out, I had it like another page. It opened up another page. And then we have these right here. Remember that? So it's gonna look basically like this. This will be your demo or protocol, however you want to call it. And you will know that if this turns out all right, the other one's going to turn out all right. So your mistake is going to happen here with the white cardstock. When you get it off, you know it's going to be right, then you'll end up with your templates. Your templates will be used for your layout album. You'll know that everything will turn out nice. We're going to do this together, step by step. I will be posting the the measurement guides, and I'll be posting when we're gonna start doing this. I know I want to start doing it in next month, after the 4th of July. I'm gonna give you guys plenty of time to, between when I upload this video, I'll give you guys plenty of time to get all your white cardstock. You're gonna want 12 by 12s. You're gonna want some cardboard or whatever you want to use for your hardcover. For your album, it can be hardcover, soft cover, it don't matter, as long as it's 13 by 13. And then you have your spine, which is 13 by 2 3/4. No, 1 3/4. So it'll be 13 by 1 3/4. That'll be your spine. And then you're gonna want whatever color cardstock that you want for your pages inside, your flaps, your pockets, your page, any color. I prefer black, me myself. Back in the days I used to use white or that brownish color cardstock. I use 110-pound cardstock. And for decorating, you can use printed paper, or you can buy paper. Some of them, it's going to be a full sheet of a 12 by 12, which we can cut down so that we can have our border around the edge. If you have a 12 by 12 machine printer, cool. You can print out anything that you want to print out. I don't have a 12 by 12 printer, but I will be printing plenty of designs that I am making myself through AI, image generator. We are going to need glue. I use Elmer's glue all. I also use art glitter glue. We're going to need double-sided tape. That's optional, but I use this on my acetate. We're going to need decorative tape for the edge of the book, which will be on the hardcover, on the cover. This is the tape that I use. This is book binding fabric tape. And I will be using this only on the hardcover, the cover of the book, the spine, and the inside spine. What else? We're gonna need, if you want to use a tassel or whatever you want to decorate the side with, make sure you have the appropriate tool. Like with me, I use an eyelet. I use an eyelet right here, and then I put this on. This is stretchy cord. You can use a tassel, make it go down in the front instead of the inside. You can use lace tassel, yarn tassel, whatever kind of tassels that you want to use, whatever material, that's what you use. And the inside or the outside. Or if you want to do both, that's fine too. Or you can put a charm. You can fill it up with charms. And the inside here, you can do charms. However you like. I guess depending on your theme. Let's see what else we're gonna need. A coarse pencil, scissors, trimmer, your scoring board, paper clips. You can use regular paper clips, or you can use this kind of paper clip. So you can use this. And or that. You can use both or one or the other. we're going to be needing magnets. If you don't have magnets, I will show you other different ways of creating closure. I prefer a magnet. You can get these on Amazon, like that, small magnets. They're small as my fingernail. You can use magnet and disc. I have disc in here, so that way you don't end up using 2 magnets, or you can use 2 magnets or a magnet and a disc. And the disc looks like the magnet, but there's no magnet to this. They don't stick together at all. That's why I keep it here separate, so that way it doesn't create a mess getting stuck all over these. These are the really tiny magnets. I've had these forever. I really don't use them too much, but if I need to, I will. What else we're gonna need? Make sure you have an eraser because we will be erasing a lot. Some people use ink for the edges. So if you want to do that, you can get your inks and your daubers, whatever you use for the edge of your material. What else? What else? What else? If the book that you make, you want to gift it, you're going to want to use the white cardstock with your size of the photo that should be cut out. And you can place this on the photo mat. And then you can also add this to it. And this is repositional glue stick. This is temporary. It's called repositional glue stick because you're able to take it off and reposition it anywhere. After a while, it'll lose its stickiness and it won't stick no more. Let me see what else. You may want to get a 1-inch circle punch for magnets. That's basically what I use it for covering the magnets. Tabs. You can use your tab puncher. Any kind of decorating puncher like this for your edges, your photo mat edges. If you want to decorate them, you don't have to. What else are we gonna need? We're going to need corner puncher. Corner puncher, that's optional. Hole puncher, that's also optional. This I'll be using for my eyelet. And if we do any kind of tags, we do our photo mats and out of tags, then you're probably going to want to use that hole puncher or any kind of hole puncher, not necessarily that one. Let's see what else we're going to need. And I guess that's basically it for now. I think we've already gone over the basics. Yep. So until next time, bye. Thank you. Adios.